Instant coffee has a rich and fascinating history that dates back to its invention in 1890. Over the years, it has transformed from a novel idea into a global staple, serving as an essential companion for millions of people in their daily routines. Whether it's helping to kickstart a busy morning, fueling late-night study sessions, or offering a moment of respite during a hectic day, instant coffee has earned its place in the hearts of coffee lovers around the world. At the forefront of this incredible evolution is Nescafé by Nestlé, a brand that has redefined how coffee is produced and consumed. Today, Nescafé fuels an astounding 1 billion cups of coffee every day, a testament to the brand's dedication to innovation and quality. This remarkable achievement is made possible by the hard work and expertise of over 100,000 farmers who cultivate coffee in some of the world's most fertile and productive regions. Coffee-growing powerhouses like Brazil and Vietnam play a pivotal role in supplying more than 13 million bags of beans annually to Nestlé's 24 advanced factories, which are strategically located across the globe. The process begins on sprawling coffee farms in regions celebrated for their exceptional coffee quality. Brazil and Vietnam in particular are known for their fertile soils and ideal climates, making them perfect for cultivating coffee plants. The life cycle of a coffee plant is fascinating in itself. It starts with delicate, fragrant white blossoms that bloom for only a few days before developing into vibrant red coffee cherries over a period of 6 to 9 months. These cherries are a visual cue for farmers, signaling that the beans within are ready for harvesting. Timing is crucial, as harvesting too early or too late can affect the quality of the final product. Traditionally, coffee cherries were picked by hand, a labor-intensive process that ensured only the ripest fruits were selected. While this method is still practiced on smaller farms, large-scale operations have embraced mechanization to increase efficiency and reduce costs. Specialized harvesting machines equipped with 1,500 vibrating rods gently shake the coffee branches, causing the ripe cherries to fall into collection plates below. This method is not only fast but also remarkably effective, allowing farmers to harvest up to 60 bags of cherries in just 5 hours, a task that would take days to accomplish manually. Once harvested, the cherries are quickly transported to a wet mill to begin their transformation into coffee beans. Speed is of the essence, as delaying this step can compromise the quality of the beans. At the wet mill, the cherries are funneled into a gravity separator, a large water tank that sorts ripe cherries from unripe ones. The ripe cherries, which are denser and richer in flavor, sink to the bottom, while the lighter, unripe cherries float to the top and are removed. From there, the cherries pass through rotating drums with textured surfaces that carefully remove the juicy pulp, leaving behind the beans coated in a slimy layer known as mucilage. The next step is fermentation, a critical process that removes the mucilage and enhances the flavor of the beans. The beans are placed in fermentation tanks filled with clean water and left to soak for 12 to 24 hours. Farmers carefully monitor this process, as over-fermentation can negatively impact the beans' flavor. Once the mucilage has softened, the beans are thoroughly washed multiple times until they are clean and ready for drying. Drying the beans is a slow and methodical process. They are spread out on large drying beds or flat surfaces and turned regularly with rakes to ensure even drying. Depending on the weather, this process can take 1 to 2 weeks. The goal is to reduce the beans' moisture content to an optimal 11%, which ensures they remain stable during storage. After drying, the beans undergo hulling to remove their protective parchment layer, revealing the vibrant green coffee beans inside. These green beans are then sorted, packed into 60-kilogram bags, and stored in ventilated warehouses to maintain their quality. When the green coffee beans arrive at a Nestlé factory, they undergo a series of rigorous quality checks. Advanced robotic systems handle the heavy bags to prevent worker injuries, while moisture sensors and human tasters ensure each batch meets strict quality standards. Only the best beans move forward to the roasting stage, where their flavor and aroma are developed. Roasting is a precise science. The beans are placed in industrial rotating drums, heated to temperatures between 370 and 540 degrees Fahrenheit. The duration and temperature of the roast determine the bean's flavor profile and caffeine content. For example, lighter roasts retain more caffeine but have a milder flavor, while darker roasts develop bolder flavors at the expense of some caffeine. After roasting, the beans are ground into a coarse powder and brewed into a concentrated coffee extract. This extract is then dried using one of two methods: spray drying or freeze drying. Spray drying involves atomizing the liquid extract into a fine mist and exposing it to hot air, which evaporates the moisture and leaves behind coffee granules. Freeze drying, on the other hand, is a more complex process that locks in the coffee's full flavor and aroma. The coffee extract is frozen into sheets and broken into granules before undergoing sublimation, a process that removes moisture in a vacuum chamber, preserving the coffee's rich taste. The final stage is packaging. The dried coffee granules are packed into airtight jars to preserve their freshness and flavor. Nescafé factories are incredibly efficient, capable of filling up to 320 jars per minute, producing over 250,000 jars daily. These jars are then labeled, sealed, and shipped worldwide, bringing the convenience and joy of instant coffee to millions of people. From the meticulous cultivation of coffee cherries to the advanced technology used in production, every step of the process is designed to ensure the highest quality. Instant coffee is more than just a beverage. It's the result of countless hours of effort, innovation, and passion. Thanks to the dedication of farmers, engineers, and coffee experts, every jar of Nescafé delivers the perfect cup of coffee, ready to be enjoyed anytime, anywhere.